They say Britain's power died with its empire, a once mighty nation reduced to a small island, overshadowed by giants like the United States, China, and Russia. But here's the truth. Britain never really stepped off the world stage. It just learned to operate in the shadows. Today, the United Kingdom still commands influence over global warfare in ways most people don't see. From elite special forces that shape modern combat, to nuclear submarines lurking beneath the oceans, ready to unleash devastation, to intelligence networks that silently steer the decisions of entire nations. Britain may not look like a superpower anymore, but behind the scenes, it's still one of the most dangerous military forces on the planet. And here's why. Let's begin with intelligence. While armies and navies make the headlines, intelligence agencies shape wars long before the first shot is fired. Britain is home to GCHQ, one of the most advanced signals intelligence agencies in existence. Alongside MI6 and MI5, it forms a vast web of surveillance, cyber operations, and covert missions. But the real advantage lies in Britain's membership in the Five Eyes Alliance, an exclusive intelligence sharing network with the United States, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. Through it, Britain gains access to a stream of global intelligence that very few nations could ever dream of. This network allows Britain not only to protect itself, but to shape the security strategies of the entire Western world. Next, Britain's Special Forces. The Special Air Service, or SAS, is legendary. Feared by enemies, respected by allies, and copied around the globe. In fact, the US Delta Force and even the Navy SEALs were modeled on British SAS principles. Over the decades, SAS training and tactics have influenced dozens of countries, creating a silent web of military influence. And while the details of their missions are rarely public, SAS operatives are often deployed in counterterrorism, covert operations, and behind-the-scenes interventions. Missions that quietly shape conflicts without ever making the evening news. Deep beneath the oceans, Britain hides its most devastating secret, the Trident nuclear deterrent. The UK operates 4 Vanguard-class submarines, each armed with nuclear missiles. At least one is always at sea, ensuring that no enemy can ever strike Britain without fear of retaliation. This so-called continuous at-sea deterrent means Britain always has the ability to strike back, even in the worst-case scenario. The exact location of these submarines is never known, making them one of the most effective tools of silent deterrence in the world. Without an empire, Britain still commands a surprising network of overseas bases. In Gibraltar, it controls access to the Mediterranean. In Cyprus, it operates bases that oversee the Middle East. The Falklands give Britain reach into the South Atlantic. And then there's Diego Garcia in the Indian Ocean, jointly operated with the US and one of the most strategically important bases on the planet. These outposts act as global chess pieces, allowing Britain to project power, protect shipping lanes, and respond to crises thousands of miles away from home. Britain also exerts power through its defense industry. Companies like BAE Systems produce fighter jets, warships, and weapons for countries across the globe, embedding British influence in militaries far beyond Europe. Through NATO, Britain remains a cornerstone of Western defense. Its troops, ships, and aircraft regularly lead alliance missions, making the UK not just a participant, but a leader in shaping NATO's strategy. And of course, the so-called special relationship with the United States ensures Britain always has a seat at the table when major military decisions are made. Military power isn't just about weapons, it's also about tradition and trust. Britain's centuries of military history have left a deep cultural legacy. Its officer academies train leaders from around the world. Its doctrines and tactics still shape allied armies, and its voice carries weight in diplomatic and military circles alike. This combination of history, training, and influence adds a layer of power that can't be measured on spreadsheets of troop numbers or tank counts. So while Britain may no longer rule an empire, it still holds an outsized role in global warfare. From intelligence and special forces to nuclear submarines and worldwide bases, the United Kingdom continues to shape the battlefield in hidden but powerful ways. It may look like just another European nation, but make no mistake. Britain's influence on war and security is far greater than it appears. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments. Is Britain's military influence underrated or overrated?